Hey everyone. So let's talk about our little humans. So, the little babies in our lives. So, do you have a kiddo, a little baby, little human that, just does not like tummy time, right? You put them down for tummy time and they just go ballistic, right? They just can't stop crying. Or, or is your little human only able to, turn their head to one side. You never really see them ever turn to the other side, or they're constantly maybe heads tilted, or do they only favor one side when breastfeeding, right? They only like feeding on the right side or only on the left. And when you try the other side, they have a hissy fit, right? It is, we see this a lot in our little humans. And that's because, one other thing that they struggle with is one thing that we call torticollis. So they'll have the bent and then the head rotated the other way. So if you notice that, your kid, your little human is struggling with, one of those, or you notice that they constantly have their head bent to one side or only rotate to one side, and maybe it's creating a flat spot on the back of their head. Now, that is telling us that, there's something going on. You know, yes, it looks like a muscular issue, right? The muscles are tense or tense here, which is preventing. And yes, that is correct that it is a muscular issue, but there's more to it. Because, muscles they don't do anything. They don't do anything unless if the big guy up here and the nervous system tell it what to do. So what happens is those muscles are tense, and they're tense for a reason. And they're tense because the nervous system has stress that's built up onto it, and the brain tells those muscles tense up, need to protect that area, and that's where then the kids get into that state. And we can address the muscular component, but we're not going to address that underlying neurological issue. And that's what we do here. We look at what's going on with that nervous system. If we truly can address that aspect, then we see these kids come out of it. But you may have, maybe you notice that maybe you have a kiddo that's older, and you noticed that when they were a little baby that they dealt with that, right? And they kind of grew out of it. And it's not that they grow out of it, it's that over time their bodies have adapted to that stress and compensated. So their bodies adapted to that stress, and over time, it compensated and created and straightened out. And then that stress, though, that originally created that issue is still present. Now, they may have grown out of, that torticollis or the, favoring one side, but then you may have seen that, that turned into something else like ear infections or or colic or constipation, and maybe even deeper issues as we get older. The reason of this is if you have a kiddo that is got one of these things that we talked about, you know chiropractic can help, because what we do is we look at how that nervous system is functioning so that we can start addressing that underlying nervous system issue so that those muscles then can relax, and that the kid can go and do tummy time. So the kid can feed off of both sides. So the kid doesn't get that flat spot, and can grow and develop the way that they were meant to. So if this was any of interest, or you think this could benefit from someone else that you may know, that has a kiddo that is struggling with this, share this. Get that information out there. And if you have any questions or anything, comment in the comment section and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, you guys, what we're here for is creating healthy, happy families. So have a great day. Bye.